Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You are watching Primetime English News with me, Chongtham Amrita. First, the headlines. Vijay Divas observed across Manipur in solemn tribute to brave soldiers who sacrificed their lives in 1971 India-Pakistan war. MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam moves notice of adjournment motion in Lok Sabha seeking urgent discussion on prolonged humanitarian crisis in Manipur. Six BJP MLAs of Manipur returned to Imphal after attending meeting convened by BJP High Command in New Delhi on restoring peace in Manipur. Kokomi convener Kuraija Mathoba urges government to make displaced persons resettlement plan public to reduce panic. Bangladesh NCP leader Hasnat Abdullah issues sharp anti-India warning, threatens to isolate seven sisters and provide refuge to Northeast separatists if Bangladesh is destabilized. And newborn death rate in Manipur stands at just 3 per 1,000 live births, asserts Health Services Manipur Director Dr. N. Hemanta Kumar. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Manipur also joined the rest of the nation in celebrating Vijay Divas, commemorating the victory of India over Pakistan in 1971 war. A function was organized at MSFDS Auditorium Hall in Palace Compound to commemorate the historic moment. Addressing the program, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla said Vijay Divas is celebrated to acknowledge the bravery and sacrifices of soldiers while trying to defend the unity and sovereignty of the nation. While elaborating on the significance of the Vijay Divas, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla also recalled the supreme sacrifices made by Bir Chakra awardee BSF Constable Deepak Chingakham and exemplary bravery shown by gallantry awardee Squadron Leader Rizwan Malik and Saurya Chakra awardee CRPF Inspector Jeffrey Himingchulo. He also highlighted that 9 officers from the state were commissioned this year in Indian Army, Air Force and Assam Rifles to serve the nation. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla also lauded the role played by security forces in ensuring safety for people.
Operation Sindoor was a significant demonstration of India's military and strategic power, executed effectively to neutralize terrorist threats, deter Pakistani aggression, and firmly enforce India's zero-tolerance policy towards terrorism. Recent achievements of our defense forces, including modernization, increased indigenous defense production, improved border infrastructure, and swift operational responses, have significantly strengthened national security and reflect the government's firm commitment to defense preparedness and self-reliance. Let's also acknowledge the vital role of the Army, Assam Rifles, Central Armed Police Forces, Manipur Police and State Security Forces who have been working in close coordination to maintain peace. We proudly acknowledge the gallantry of our brave sons of Manipur, Squadron Leader Rizwan Malik of Indian Air Force, a Veer Chakra awardee for exceptional bravery during Operation Sindoor, Constable Deepak Chingakham of the BSF posthumously awarded the Veer Chakra, and Inspector Jeffrey Hamar of the CRPF, Shaurya Chakra awardee, whose courage and sacrifice bring great honor to our state and the nation. As we honor our heroes today, let's reaffirm our collective resolve to support our defense and security forces, uphold national unity, and work together for peace, development, and progress.
MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koijam on Tuesday moved a notice of adjournment motion in Lok Sabha seeking urgent discussion on prolonged humanitarian crisis in Manipur. The motion was aimed at drawing attention of the House to the continued suffering of more than 60,000 internally displaced persons who remain unable to return to their homes. The MP highlighted that thousands of displaced families are spending their third consecutive winter in relief camps, reflecting persistent failure to restore peace, ensure accountability, and facilitate safe and dignified rehabilitation. During the ongoing winter session of Parliament, MP Bimol has also raised several questions related to the condition and welfare of IDPs in the state. Earlier, while speaking during the discussion on Vande Mataram, the MP had demanded dedicated discussions of at least 3 hours on Manipur's situation. The adjournment motion was moved as a follow-up to that demand with the intention of bringing the issue before the House for urgent consideration. Although the motion was not admitted, MP Bimol reiterated that he would continue to raise Manipur crisis in parliamentary debates and proceedings. He stressed that legislative oversight is crucial not only to address humanitarian plight of IDPs and restore peace in Manipur, but also to uphold constitutional governance and prevent similar failures in the future. 6 BJP MLAs returned to Imphal after attending a meeting convened by BJP High Command in New Delhi, which mainly focused on restoring peace in Manipur. Speaking to media, Hyanglam Assembly Constituency MLA Dr. Yumnam Radheshyam said the meeting carried an indirect indication towards formation of a popular government in the state. He stated that once peace is restored, a popular government would be formed at the earliest. Wangkai Assembly Constituency MLA Thangjam Arun Kumar said that the meeting involved detailed discussions between BJP central leaders and MLAs on peace restoration and revival of state legislative assembly. He added that participation of Kuki-Zo MLAs in the state assembly would be a positive step towards achieving permanent and lasting solution to the ongoing crisis in Manipur.
IDP settlement taunan process ta achobu thodang loriba lamdam asigi administration gi responsible officer sing amadi tongan ba leader sing na IDP sing na leliba punchi mahing asi nomotong isu lelaga moina thenariba awana kudong cha do mayam punchi mahing sing ase masi nomotang khang taragadi soidana mokoina chahi ani makai hena lelalaga tamiba mioi sing asi da masi tawhaibra tawhaidabra base khangmangam gani haibagi madugi sense adu pinana ba madugi sense adu lawna na bai damukta relief camp da hing lekoi thawa.
Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has demanded transparency and clarifications on steps being taken up by government to resettle internally displaced persons to their homes. Speaking in this regard at the protest site by IDPs at Lamboy Khonglangkhong today, convener of COCOMI, Kuraijam Athauba, highlighted the plights and uncertainty faced by displaced families and challenged administrative officers who are engaged in resettlement initiative to spend the night at relief camp in order to get some idea about the problems faced by internally displaced persons. While urging government to fulfill its assurance to resettle IDPs by December, Kuraijam Athauba asserted that IDPs will continue with their protests until they are resettled at their homes.
IDP settlement taunan process ta achobu thodang loriba lamdam asigi administration gi responsible officer sing amadi tongan ba leader sing na IDP sing na leliba punchi mahing asi nomotong isu lelaga moina thenariba awana kudong cha do mayam punchi mahing sing ase masi nomotang khang taragadi soidana mokoina chahi ani makai hena lelalaga tamiba mioi sing asi da masi tawhaibra tawhaidabra base khangmangam gani haibagi madugi sense adu pinana ba madugi sense adu lawna na bai damukta relief camp da hing lekoi thawa si chathajar phawa chaw ikhai amadi torbung mamang lekai haiba mafam asi chatana karang social media da torbung gi koi kunsing hanjan ba hore haidana kolakhiba podadu ground gi assessment nama koi torusi hadana koi gi tim changjan jarubani ayamba mongjanna na bagi preparation tawdana security arrangement sing hadana koi tawba horbagi mami dum tare tawdu khara makai koi changjan gadaba jaga khara da security gi rearrangement nama di relocate tawdaba area khara su leibana maram oiraga haiba mafam adugi chap chapa geographical map amadi area landmark na chimbasing lawra kan da koi puraga lakchare hairiba poching ase koi ngasi su hojin nungjen pung ahum tab matamda security advisor gi da koi mifam phamna bagi koi ji program lei.
National Citizen Party NCP leader Hasnat Abdullah has upped his anti-India rhetoric, threatening to isolate the Seven Sisters and providing refuge to northeast separatists if Bangladesh is destabilized. Abdullah made the remarks while addressing a gathering at Dhaka's Central Shahid Minar. He asserted that Bangladesh will shelter separatist and anti-India forces if India tries to destabilize Bangladesh. He warned that if India shelters forces who do not respect Bangladesh's sovereignty, potential, voting rights and human rights, Bangladesh will respond. Abdullah also maintained that Bangladesh is still facing attempts by vultures to exert control over the country even after 54 years of independence, he said, without explicitly naming New Delhi for its alleged interference in Dhaka's affairs. It is worth mentioning that Bangladesh has been accused of hosting various militant and separatist groups operating in the northeast, including those Islamist extremist networks with links to India. The situation changed significantly after Sheikh Hasina returned to power in 2009 when Dhaka launched a sustained crackdown on insurgent groups targeting India. Director of Health Services Manipur, Dr. N. Hemantakumar, has asserted that infant mortality rate in the state is 3 out of every 1,000 births. The director has called for concerted efforts to bring down the infant mortality rate to 0. Dr. N. Hemantakumar was speaking during National Newborn Week 2025 observance that was held on the theme Newborn Safety, Every Touch, Everyday Time, Everyday Baby at Conference Hall of National Health Mission today. Speaking in the launch program, Dr. N. Hemantakumar maintained that the infant mortality rate remains comparatively low. However, there is still work to be done to reduce it further to 0. He further urged people to take all necessary medical help to ensure safe birth. State Mission Director of NHM, Dr. M. Dinesh, Director of Family Welfare Services, Dr. N. Bino, along with other eminent persons, attended the program.
Mortality and morbidity in the newborn. Adagi mathangdana khoi infection without injury. So I don't know makhani mayam insult mayam che. Basi khoi na khoi hospital based care. Ajana structure ne care loragadi ari ba khudung tingai ulena preventable ni ado ngathok pasu ngangani na ngang itung na ma development che. Basi khoi na assure to ya basi care se ban to kana duna newborn baby si kari dong ta khoi care logdoi no longom thoi ha ba du gi thindu dang se khoi na Manipur praja punam ki mafam da khoi newborn baby care ha se yam number oi ba khoi step amani tungi future jati gi health ki dong ta hai ba adu gi pandam du da khoi na ngasi gi forum si pangthok sabani.
Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla has called for concerted efforts towards building climate resilience in the state. He was speaking at the Watershed Mahotsav at City Convention Center, Imphal. The event, organized by state-level nodal agency for watershed management (SLNAWM), was also attended by Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goyal. Speaking further, Ajay Kumar Bhalla stressed generating mass awareness about watershed management benefits and its economic implementation. He noted funding constraints limit watershed development in all villages. The governor expressed a belief that coordinating watershed management with horticulture and agriculture schemes will lead to immense benefits, including aiding agriculture, soil conservation, water preservation, and climate change mitigation. During the function, certificates were also distributed to the deputy commissioners and management committees of various districts for effectively taking up watershed management projects.
Mahotsav should not be treated as a ceremonial event only. It's a collective reaffirmation of our shared responsibility to conserve our natural resources and to safeguard the future of our rural economy. It should not be seen as a government program only, a government taking efforts. Government is perhaps only showing as a demonstration to all of us. And it's a time when climate change, water stress, land degradation is posing serious challenges to survival. So initiatives like this are very, very important and has greater significance. Issues of soil erosion, water scarcity, land degradation and livelihood insecurity. Through a very holistic, inclusive and participatory approach. Village level committees are there, your own participation is there. You people are actually working and producing results for yourself. I firmly believe that success of this campaign depends on the active and coordinated involvement of all the stakeholders. The state level nodal agency, line departments, district administration, Panchayati Raj institutions, community-based organizations, farmers, self-help groups, user groups, and above all, the youth of Manipur. Government initiatives can provide framework and resources, but their true impact is realized only when communities take ownership of the process.
A 12-kilometer curtain raiser run for the 18th state-level Orange Festival was organized at Tamenglong Mahur Road 0 Point today. A total of 400 people took part in the run ahead of the 18th state-level Orange Festival, which starts on December 19. SDO Tamenglong D. Maydinbui flagged off the run. A prelude to the festival will also be held today at Puilong Meadow, Buning, and will be attended by Tamay MLA Awangpo Nyumai and Tamenglong MLA Janghem Lungpanmei. The event will be marked by Christmas carol and other cultural performances. Nonne District Headquarters conducted expansion and repair of road stretch between Longmai Traffic Point and Longmai Common Ground under Corporate Social Responsibility Program of National Highway and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, NHIDCL, and Ganapati Company Private Limited. The road connects key district landmarks such as Makam Hospital, DC Office Complex, Divisional Forest Office, schools and colleges, making it a prime importance for its construction. It may be noted that MLA Diganglung Gamay announced the construction of this particular road in the previous year during the inauguration of Makam Hospital and Research Institute and approached NHIDCL and Ganapati Company Private Limited for the same. Residents of the village expressed gratitude and joy on completion of the road ahead of Christmas festivities. As part of the Know Your Identity series of campaign, Federation of Haumi organized a program at Kamu Koireng village in Kangpokpi district. The program today was attended by Federation of Haumi President Sapuncha Jadumani, Kamu Koireng village chief RT Yangreng, RT Hungso, W Selchun, and Panjobo Mema from Andro Darongtel as key presidium members. During the event, Federation of Haumi President Sapuncha Jadumani asserted that 25 communities, including Koireng community having known Yek Salai, are indigenous of the state. He stated that communities with known and documented origin of settlement can be termed as indigenous, adding that even with a small number of population, Koirengs are to be added among the 25. He further said that these 25 communities must unite and must extend support in times of need.
Koireng ni yelong midingi lerakweni masagi yek sarai leba lamdam sigi ariba group amane buari gi sagona ba Koireng haiba group si aikoina nakalama da missing yam de ne intho thamba ya do mata am lei haitare aikoi masen ichina ni I meri ni akoi kaina bayati aikoi gi hol pham amatani haibado madugi do khangmin ne nabai damta ngasi mi pham si pangthokane Vijay Divas long common guy lays my na Koireng Suleo. Advaitana Yek Salai level proofs hair, Manipur, Kungamangani, Tampatana, Kabuya Mitane. Sigi Apunba, Kunmangaze, Shini, Lamdam Sigi, Yellow Me. Kanamatam the Lai have a conversing there, my city yellow minute.
Transgender social activist Malem Thongam, who is currently on her cycling journey to spread the message for restoring peace in Manipur, is planning to leave Nagaland on December 17 for Manipur. Her plan to depart Nagaland on earlier date was aborted due to health issues and is currently holding at Kohima. Malem's journey will be flagged off along with representatives of Manipuri Cultural Society from Kohima District Police Headquarters on December 17 at 8 p.m. She is expecting to arrive at Mao Gate in the afternoon of December 18. The transgender social activist will then depart Mao for Senapati on the same day after a team of Manipur police and locals receive her. She will then leave Senapati on December 19 and at around 8 a.m. for her next destination at Sekmai Police Station by passing through Kangpokpi District on National Highway 2 to go ahead for her final destination, Kangla. Now let's take a short break and we'll return with more news updates. Stay tuned.
great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Let's continue with more news updates. Kanchipur Water Supply Scheme notified that there will be changes in the roster of water supply scheme on account of Iril River water levels reducing below baseline. According to a circular from Executive Engineer of Imphal West Maintenance Division No. 2 under Public Health Engineering Department (PHED), the change in schedule has been initiated due to the lowering of river water below base levels, making it difficult for water abstraction and distribution. PHED has appealed to the public to extend cooperation and bear the inconvenience until the situation improves. Paumai Kaukwang clan of Assam, Manipur and Nagaland is holding its first clan conference from December 15 to 17 at Rima Public Academy, Kumji Bazar, None District under the theme See How Pleasant It Is When Brethren Dwell Together in Unity. The conference began with flag hoisting by Po Lungkubuan Paumai, chairman of the conference committee, followed by the theme song and a welcome address by Reverend Swaihiam Paumai, social activist Adai Paumai, former deputy mayor of Imphal Municipal Council, Maibuan Paumai attended as presidium members. The chief guest unveiled the conference monolith and emphasized love, unity and sacrifice among brethren, extending Christmas and New Year greetings. The program also comprised a release of conference souvenir, cultural dances, special songs, and a silent prayer in memory of departed clan leaders and elders. A 15-day skill development program with an objective to promote trust and confidence between security forces and civilians was organized by 112 Battalion CRPF under the aegis of IG SHQ and DIG Range Kangpokpi in collaboration with Deputy Commissioner's Office Kangpokpi at Kaithilmanbi Village from December 1 to 15. The program trained local youth from mixed communities including Kuki, Nepali and Naga for CAPFs and defense examinations with 50 candidates, 20 girls and 30 boys selected from over 100 applicants after screening. The training comprised outdoor physical fitness and mental toughness sessions conducted by CRPF trainers, along with indoor classes on reasoning, elementary mathematics, general studies, English and Hindi taught by faculty from Gunju Coaching Institute Kangpokpi, supported by study materials, mock tests and provision of meals. The closing ceremony was attended by Deputy Commissioner Kangpokpi Mahesh Chaudhary and SP Kangpokpi Abhinav attended as presidium members along with village leaders, retired subedars, youth representatives and coaching faculties. Certificates, t-shirts and honorariums were distributed to participants and instructors on the concluding day. A joint team of Technopole Forest Division, Taubal Forest Division and Hairok Police Station today seized 2 trucks for carrying 20 cubic meters boulders without necessary permits. According to Division Forest Officer, Technopole Forest Division, Mahamuda Begum, the trucks bearing registration numbers MN04C0084 and MN04P0815 were intercepted at Wabaching by the joint team at around 12:30 p.m. for violating Indian Forest Act 1927, Indian Forest Manipur Amendment 2018 and Manipur Forest Rule 2021. Authorities have also initiated necessary legal processes against the seized items and trucks as per the relevant laws. On 14 and 15 December, security forces recovered several arms and ammunition during its search operations from Chenung Hill Range area under Sagolmang Police Station, Imphal East District. According to police reports, the recovered police items are one modified .303 rifle attached with scope and along with magazine, one .303 rifle without magazine, 2 numbers of 12-bore SBBL, 4 local-made SBBL, 2 INSAS LMG magazines, 3 INSAS magazines, 4 5.56x 20mm MO carbine live rounds, 15 INSAS live round, 6 7.62x 51mm live rounds, 25 numbers of .303 rifle live rounds, 1 number of 36 hand grenade without detonator, 1 number of 2-inch mortar shell HEMK1 and 2 bulletproof jacket covers. Moreover, security forces also recovered several ammunitions from Tenta Tuaban Irelching area under Kongjong Police Station, Thawal District. The items include 1 modified .32 pistol, 3 numbers of 36 HE hand grenade, 1 INSAS LMG magazine, 1 SLR magazine, 5 numbers of .303 ammunition, 10 numbers of 7.62 SLR ammunition, 4 numbers of 12-bore cartridge, 1 number of .32 ammunition, 4 9mm ammunition, 3 numbers of 38mm anti-riot with rubber bullet shell, among others. Mangalaibi Village Level Federation Utlaw organized community-led national campaign against gender-based discrimination at its office today. The awareness program, sponsored by Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission, Department of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, was graced by MSRLM Nambol CD Block in Charge KSH Abhijit, Cluster Coordinator Anjushri Yumnam, Utlaw Gram Panchayat Upapradhan Longjam Inaucha, and Mangalaibi VLF President Laishram Binasaki as the main dignitaries. Speaking on the sidelines, Mangalaibi VLF Secretary S. Rani Bala emphasized that the awareness program was part of the national campaign on gender equality and women's empowerment. She went on to state that the program aims to create awareness about gender-based discrimination to the members of VLFs and SHGs while expressing belief that it will go a long way in curbing the social evil. Manipur University Working Women's Association MUWWA observed 86th Nupilan Memorial Day on December 15 at Women's Facility Center, Manipur University, with Vice Chancellor Professor N. Lokendra, Dean of School of Mathematical and Physical Sciences Professor Sumitra Panjobam, and MUWWA President Professor Memcha Loitongbam attending as presidium members. Addressing the gathering, Professor Lokendra highlighted the historic role of Manipuri women as peace builders and mediators, described MUWWA as a conscience keeper of the campus, and noted that women constitute nearly 51% of student population, while Professor Sumitra paid tribute to the women who fought against British repression during Nupilan and emphasized the power of collective women's voices and importance of self-care. Professor Memcha emphasized the continuing relevance of Nupilan in contemporary Manipuri society. People's Development Society (PDS) distributed 5 Usha sewing machines to Usha Silai Master trainers. The sewing machines donated by Uma Thomas from Assam were distributed during a function held today at PDS Conference Hall, Chekon. The function was attended by NABARD Regional Office, Imphal General Manager Partha Mandal, and PDS Secretary T.H. Biramangol. Speaking at the function, Biramangol expressed satisfaction with providing assistance to the master trainers through self-help groups, stating that this would enable them to establish an income source. She also appealed to self-help groups to acquire knowledge about financial literacy, such as maintaining their bank accounts and timely update their bank passbooks. He also encouraged the members of self-help groups to reap the benefits of PMJJBY and PMSBY schemes.
Usai International na akoi iche singa swing making akoi lem na piba lady training piba si forchi tor pati sigi jo koi mi chama ga chani me am pi me ale akoi me am de jibi ka mo moiba magi livelihood piba ngam se masi me hin ma jeri se fighting modu na hi hanging go wa from mana Mandalin Hinbi Sales in Machine Nasi Pangriba, Anna Pangraba Sales, how people September over the Pangiba Singo. Neom Chumne MIS report Habiba. MIS report Habagadi report to the disorganized parameter or Kadosi. Aduna Maramoraga. Physic machine Pangrish Hana Pangamaki, Heno Pangasauna, I can pay another photo. I don't know what can do father fight of Yoba. Any time of my part of Munity of Hawaii Super Set, must see Padikana, must see Neon Juma, Parin Jumaba, be the Shakura de Wallet.
A book titled Manipur the Basai Amasung Kontha Mayumgi Haurakfam and written by Usman Ghani Basai was released today at Manipur Press Club Imphal. The book release function was graced by Department of History, Manipur University retired Professor Narim Joy Kumar, Department of History, Standard College Assistant Professor Dr. Moirangthem Ranjana, Writers Union Imphal former Secretary and columnist SM Sheikh, and Ambaka President Alhaj Abdul Hakim as the main dignitaries. Speaking on his sidelines, Usman Ghani Basai informed that the book traced the genesis of Meitei Pangal community and their settlement in Manipur by marrying Meitei women since the ancient times.
Aikoi Meitei Pangal sing sisu Manipur sida Meitei singatana thana ba yadraba I maseli mari oina leiba sida aikoi gi lairiki I maming se Manipura Basai amasung kontha mayum gi horapom haibani aduna Basai amasung kontha mayum ani sigi sada nauda singasi aikoi Manipur leiba sini haibadum su tak chabaga loina karam maina tawdana Basai amasung kontha mayum na Manipur lakkibano haibadi wari dum sumyan da khaning badum.
Electronic media channels and noted journalists were honored in the 6th Scientific Journalism Program organized by Public Relations and Media Management Cell of Central Agricultural University Imphal today. The program was held in PRMM Cell of the University. In award distributions, Impact TV video journalist cum PCR director Saikom Ruben Singh was awarded Fellowship Award, Electronic Media category, while for print media in futuristic education to power $30 trillion India by 2047 fellowship program went to Sangai Express Manipuri edition Assistant Director Taurem Bishwajit Singh and India Today Northeast correspondent Furailatpam Kenny Devi. During the ceremony, CAU's Information and Publicity Officer and PRMM Cell Head Dr. Indira Thaunaujam stated that Scientific Journalist Award was organized to honor media persons in promoting research, extension, findings and academic excellence. All Manipur Arts and Culture Students Union Amaksu conferred a Toibi Lamjing Lamtak Amaksu Award 2025 to 13 women recognizing their contributions to arts and culture. The awards were presented at Tarataret Shubha Ima Singitamak, which was held today at the auditorium of Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, Imphal. Speaking in this regard, Amaksu President Samurai Latpam Abung Sharma said the award honors Manipuri women with significant societal contributions. Continuing that, the award was presented annually on Nupilan, commemorating brave mothers who resisted British India's colonial policies in 1939. Abung added that this year's award presentation ceremony was held today due to the boycott imposed on Nupilan Day.
British matamda adagi ningthogi palingai matamda nampu sasonda khogi chana na mathangna na mayam ama pida matamda ima singduna tawdaba yadaba ithodang ama oina khoi thogla aga tawbigiba mayam du singthajaba oina aduga khogi art and culture gi lamda khoi chahi sangna kathokpiraglaba ima sing haijaba tare artist singda Manipur gi oiba state government gi aduga national gi thakta international gi thakta art asi tawragasu sigi maram sida karigumba hil amata da khogi award na chingba kya se amata phangjadriba ima ben singse koina lekai da adagi tachin koya da chatlaga koina thijaraga hairiba ima singjida koina honor tawbagi thorom dune koina ngasi pangthok jagadori base.
Maitram Bir Award for this year will be presented to noted dramatist Khetri Mayum Somorendro of Wangkai Konsam Lekai on the 83rd Foundation Day of Rup Mahal Theatre on December 23. In a press release issued by its secretary and Ranjit, Rup Mahal Theatre stated that the award will be conferred to Ranjit in recognition of his contribution in Manipuri drama as a playwright, actor and director. It further said that the award, including a cash award of 10,000 rupees and Abhinandan Patra and a shawl, is being donated by the families of late theatre personality of Rup Mahal Theatre, Maitram. And now in sports news, Manipur has kicked off its Santosh Trophy campaign with a win against Tripura. In the first match that was played at Umakanta Mini Stadium in Tripura last night, Manipur thrashed Tripura by 5-0. KH Vidyasagar scored a hat-trick, while CH Akash and PH Sanathoy added 1 goal each to give Manipur a thumping win. Manipur will take on Nagaland in the next match tomorrow. Laifangbam Jyotirmoy Roy is the team manager, while Kamay Joy Rongmei is the head coach for the Manipur team.
Manipur ki Santosh Trophy team Agartala ki Darlai 79 Suba Santosh Trophy Group D ki match tangrang Manipur na Tripura mga amra thoi kare aduna aikoi handaki Group D ki champion oraga final round changdaba coach official sing tijona yamna thawai yauna honori.
Khetri Mayum Langamba and Kongbrai Latpam Devananda clinched the overall champion and second runner-up titles at Dudhsagar Ultra Trail 2025 100 kilometers ultra marathon race. During the marathon race held recently at Dudhsagar in Goa, Khetri Mayum Langamba crossed the finish line with a time of 13 hours, 5 minutes and 17 seconds, while Kongbrai Latpam Devananda took 14 hours, 1 minute and 31 seconds to reach the destination. Ningsaku Youth Club of Kampang Kulin Village, Tangnopol District organized second Leshiwon Memorial Cup 5A side soccer tournament today. Tangnopol Assembly Constitution ex-MLA the Karungthang declared the tournament open during the event with the attendance of ex-ADC Matthew, Ramo President K. Prakash Maring as key presidium members. In the opening match, Rafa team faced off against Palbung FC team. A total of 10 teams are participating in the ongoing tournament until December 19 to decide the overall champion. And now the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lumphelpad, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 23.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 8.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 83% in the morning and 54% in the evening. Now before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Vijay Divas observed across Manipur in solemn tribute to brave soldiers who sacrificed their lives in 1971 India-Pakistan war. MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Koija moves notice of adjournment motion in Lok Sabha seeking urgent discussion on prolonged humanitarian crisis in Manipur. Six BJP MLAs of Manipur returned to Imphal after attending meeting convened by BJP High Command in New Delhi on restoring peace in Manipur. Kokome convener Kuraja Mathauba urges government to make displaced persons resettlement plan public to reduce panic. Bangladesh NCP leader Hasnat Abdullah issues sharp anti-India warning, threatens to isolate 7 sisters and provide refuge to Northeast separatists if Bangladesh is destabilized. And newborn death rate in Manipur stands at just 3 per 1,000 live births, asserts Health Services Manipur Director Dr. N. Hemandakumar. That's all we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates.